In the search for alien life, China has built the world's biggest radio telescope, which it says could lead to discoveries beyond our wildest imagination. The 500-meter Aperture Spherical Radio Telescope, FAST, nestled between hills in the mountainous region of Guizhou, began working this week. Built at a cost of 1.2 billion yuan, the telescope dwarfs the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico as the world's largest single-dish radio telescope, with twice the sensitivity and a reflector as large as 30 football fields. FAST will use its fast dish, made up of 4,450 panels, to search for signs of intelligent life and to observe distant pulsars, tiny, rapidly spinning neutron stars believed to be the products of supernova explosions. China sees its ambitious military-run, multi-billion-dollar space program as symbolizing the country's progress. It plans a permanent orbiting space station by 2020 and eventually a manned mission to the moon. Chinese President Xi Jinping celebrated the launch, with reports that he had sent a congratulatory letter to the scientists and engineers who contributed to its creation. The telescope represents a leap forward for China's astronomical capabilities and will be one of several world-class telescope projects launched in the next decade, said Yan Zhen, head of China's National Astronomical Observation (NAO). According to Xinhua News Agency, in a test run before the launch, FAST detected electromagnetic waves emitted by a pulsar more than 1,300 light-years away. State media reported an NAO researcher as saying. Earlier, Xinhua cited Wu Xiaoping, Director General of the Chinese Astronomical Society, as saying that the telescope's high degree of sensitivity will help us to search for intelligent life outside the galaxy. Experts have been hunting for alien intelligence for 6 decades, pointing radio telescopes at stars in the hope of discovering signals from other civilizations, but have not yet found any evidence. Last month, a strong signal detected by a Russian telescope searching for extraterrestrial signals stirred interest among scientists, but experts said it was far too early to make conclusions about its origin. But the new FAST telescope could lead to discoveries beyond our wildest imagination. Douglas Volkoch, president of METI, a group seeking to send messages to space in search of alien life, told Xinhua construction of FAST began in 2011 and local officials relocated nearly 10,000 people living within 5 kilometers to create a quieter environment for monitoring. Cell phones in the area must be powered off to maintain radio silence. In the past, China has relocated hundreds of thousands of people to make way for large infrastructure projects such as dams and canals. The area surrounding the telescope is remote and relatively poor. State media said it was chosen because there are no major towns nearby. The villagers will be compensated with cash or housing. The budget for relocation is 1.8 billion yuan, it was reported, more than the cost of constructing the telescope. China has poured money into big-ticket science and technology projects as it seeks to become a high-tech leader, but despite some gains, the country's scientific output still lags behind. At the beginning of this month, reports said 600 apartments had been built so far with the funds.